Welcome to the Benzino Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Candace Parker calls the WNBA players a bunch of jealous, envious haters. Y'all hating on Caitlin Clark. No way that you guys are going to vote Caitlin Clark as the 11th best guard, not player, guard in the league. Candace Parker said, you ladies need to go to therapy. She said, you ladies need to go see a doctor. Y'all need to get drug tested. There's something extremely wrong with y'all up here. There's some disturbing realities you guys need to come to grips with. Maybe you need to start living in reality and not your deluded fairy tale world that the WNBA has been isolating you guys in over the last 25 plus years. Candace Parker pulls no punches when calling out the WNBA players. Candace Parker also, speaking about the Alyssa Thomas flagrant foul, a lot of former players, a lot of people in the media, they're kind of dancing around the subject. Oh, but it wasn't necessary. Oh, she didn't do it on purpose. Oh, it wasn't intentional. Oh, wasn't it really a flagrant foul? Did they overreact? Candace Parker says, no, it's a foul. Candace Parker says, no, it was a flagrant foul. 1 game suspension. I'm fine with a 1 game suspension, is what Candace Parker said. She talked about the death. Yeah, we'll talk about the death threat. Aaliyah Boston, she chimes in. Aaliyah Boston chimes in and says, that's not a basketball play. That's not a basketball play. You don't put a fist in somebody's throat and damn near stomp them while you're walking over them. All right, you two, all right. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll start right over here. We'll start right at the beginning. Candace Parker reacts to WNBA players voting Caitlin Clark 11th best guard in the league. Quote, you have some insecurities if you're putting Caitlin Clark as the 11th best guard. Insecurities is putting it politely. Insecurities is putting it politely. Let's hear what Candace Parker had to say.
Much as I did not like Diana Taurasi, there ain't no way I'm not going to write her as an all-star person.
No, but they wouldn't.
Right? Like, as much as I did not like anybody on the Lynx because they used to whoop our ass, I'm not going to not put Maya Moore or Sylvia Fowles or, like, I don't know. I think people need to look at themselves in the mirror and realize, like, man, you got some insecurities if you sitting down and putting Caitlin Clark as the 11th best guard. Y'all need to go to a therapist and figure out what childhood issues you have.
Damn, go to a therapist and see what kind of childhood issues you have. Gee. Well, Candace Parker, to all due respect, Candace Parker, you were the real deal Holyfield. So you didn't really have a reason to be jealous of anybody in the league. You didn't really have a reason to be envious of anybody in the league. You were the real deal Holyfield. You're a pretty girl. I got nothing to be jealous about anybody in this league. But you look around this league right now, there's a lot of jealous people who aren't the real deal Holyfield. A lot of people that aren't as confident in their abilities as you are. A lot of people who look at Caitlin Clark and see her as a threat. Look at Caitlin Clark and say, man, I want what she's got. Man, I want those deals. Man, I want that bread. A lot of players in this league that hate her because we all know why. Candace, you don't really have to deal with any of that, right? Tom Brady never felt insecure about Dak Prescott. You know what I mean, Candace? You're legit. So a little bit of a different aspect with you. Personally, I don't think the best players in the league voted her 11th. Like, let's just say A'ja Wilson got a ballot. I don't think she voted her 11th. She was like, yeah, she's probably top 2 guard, number 1 in the league. Yeah, I don't care. A'ja Wilson's got nothing to be. Nafisa Collar, yeah, she a top. Yeah, she one of the best guards. Yeah, boom, top. Sabrina, yeah, she a top. Breanna Stewart, yeah, she one of the best. But once we get out of that top 5, top 6 range of players in this league, then the insecurity starts settling in, and then the voting and the jealousy and the hate and the envy, then that really starts seeping in to these players. And that's why we get Caitlin Clark as the 11th best guard in the league. You got players who have no business really being allowed to voting. It is what it is. But I agree, they need therapy. A lot of the players in this league need therapy. Childhood trauma. All right, Candace. All right. Candace Parker then goes on, speaking about Alyssa Thomas' suspension for Caitlin Clark, the flagrant 2 foul. It should have been upgraded to a flagrant 2 and assessed a 1-game suspension. I don't disagree with the call.
Do I think that it should have been upgraded? Yeah, I do. I think it should have been upgraded to a flagrant 2, assessed a 1-game suspension. I don't disagree with the call. I think it should be upgraded and play on. But again, the lack of coming out and actually talking about the things that are happening after things were assessed, like Alyssa Thomas, right? She was loud and proud about saying she didn't hear that she was being suspended until almost 10 minutes before the game.
Now, I don't believe that. Now, I don't believe that at all, because Alyssa Thomas also said that since the incident, she hasn't heard from Kathy Engelbert, and then come to find out, reported by Alexa Falupu, her and Kathy have been texting this entire time. Her and Kathy were communicating through text message this entire time. So I can't take Alyssa Thomas's word for it. She's a liar. Proven.
So I think it also goes back to the league in protecting their players and having certain standards where this is what happens. This is the process that happens when there is an upgrade of a foul or something that hasn't happened. I just want it to be about basketball. That's all it is, honestly. And I know that everybody's had an opinion. Everybody's going left, right, front, center, all of these things. But it's like, if you make a foul and it is upgraded to a flagrant 2, you serve your suspension and then you go back and play. And there's no death threats and all this stuff. Like, this is a game of basketball.
Yeah, the death threats don't exist either, Candace. They don't exist either. That's make-believe. That never happened. The death threats never happened. That's Alyssa Thomas deflecting and not taking accountability. That's her telling everybody to look in a different direction and not stop looking at her. That's called playing the victim.
Basketball, man. And I just think we're so into, like, you're either this or that. Like, there's no gray area. And I know that there are a number of fans, and I know the WNBA fans get talked about a lot, and especially the new fans, but there are great fans out there. And there are fans that love the game of basketball and want it to be about basketball. And I feel like those are the ones that are important. But the other ones, we can't still ignore. Like, the league has to come out and say, we don't condone that. Like, we don't condone death threats.
The league actually doesn't have to come out and say that. That's where we disagree. The league actually doesn't have to come out and say that. You don't see Roger Goodell coming out and saying that. You don't see Adam Silver coming out and saying that. You don't see Rob Manfred coming out and saying that. This is something that professional leagues deal with. This is something that professional athletes deal with. But again, these women want to be coddled, so they feel the need to have Kathy Engelbert come out and say it. And realistically, she doesn't really need to come out and say it.
We don't condone these things. And it's also just like, how old are you? You're a 60-something-year-old man in your grandma's basement talking about somebody, you know what I mean? Like, it just, to me, it just doesn't make any sense why someone would.
60-year-old man in the grandma's basement. Shout out to grandma. She must be 110 by now.
Take that way. I don't know. So I
mean,
know
it's literally always intense. So, like, I feel like, yes, just like you said about basketball, like, it was a flagrant 2, it was a flagrant 2. Like, that should have never been done. Like, you don't put your hand in someone's throat and, like, damn near kick them on the floor. Like, it's a basketball game. Like, what are we doing? Like, so
you don't put your hand in your fist in someone's throat and damn near kick them. It's a basketball game. Now, you know what I'm going to say to you, Aaliyah Boston? Then you better not give Alyssa Thomas no dap when you see her on Thursday. Tell that to all you Indiana Fever players. Don't give her a dap. Don't high-five her. Don't hug her. Don't try to touch her on the butt while you guys are saying hello in the center court. No. Stand up for your teammate. Actually show a backbone. Actually show a spine. If you fuck with Caitlin Clark, you know what? We don't fuck with you anymore. You fuck with one of ours, you know what? We don't fuck with you anymore. Go do that. Go do that. Show people that you actually stand up for your star player. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.